Here we have a question based on arithmetic progression. What is the information given? First term A, last term L, sum of all terms is S, and the common difference is given by such an expression where you see this K here, that unknown quantity. You have to find what the value of K is. But there is a problem, right? When we say sum of all terms, how many terms are we talking about? Suppose the number of terms is say n. So that means your last term is actually the nth term. Now what is the equation? What is the formula for the nth term? The first term plus n minus 1 into the common difference. Instead of using this whole thing, I will just use a d. It will be easier to calculate and we will put it back when we need. Now what is the nth term? It is L. So L is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, which means your n minus 1 is actually L minus a by d, or in other words n. The number of terms looks like this. So we have got the number of terms. Now what is the formula for the sum of n terms? It is what? N by 2 into first term plus last term. But then we know what n is, right? We just found that out. Our number of terms is this much, and the whole thing by a 2. This whole thing was our n, and then we had a plus L. Now before you proceed, do you see that in the common difference there is an L square minus a square form? You have an L minus a here and a L plus a here. So that is how we are going to proceed. We are just going to keep this term as it is, so that we get that L square minus a square form. There. We will just keep these two terms as it is, multiply the first two terms, then you get L square minus a square by 2d, multiply the second two terms, you get such a thing. Now will be a good time to substitute, to put the value of d back. What was d? It was 2 into L square minus a square into k minus L minus a. What about this term? It remains as it is, an L square minus a square here, and L square minus a square, and then they have the common denominator to take that out. Here what is left? This much. In the second term, how much is left? This much. All of this gets cancelled and you get what? You get S is equal to K by 2. Or in other words, your common difference is twice the sum of n terms. This is the answer that we are looking for. That's all for today. Assalamu alaikum.